Okay, let's get it started. Can you do the full screen? Do you know how to do the full screen?
Then I will have to use the AgileALM to show you like
Later,
my work.
later. We will go back one by one. The first, click the slideshow. Slideshow.
Slideshow. Okay.
The right top. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, the excitement starts. So
Okay.
So what is Agile Scrum? Tell me
Okay.
first, what is Agile Scrum? What is the purpose of the Scrum?
Okay. Agile Scrum is like when the whole team, they work together, they communicate, they collaborate, and do the work together. And Scrum is they break the work in smaller pieces, and they get it done daily, and then they show its visibility to seniors.
Okay, not bad, pretty good. And what are the some like the core things of the Agile Scrum?
The core things, it's less costly, and you can see the work getting done day by day, every day. It's not like you see the whole work like all together after a long time. What else? Is that right?
Like, according to the Scrum, like they have the 5 philosophy or the whatever the 5 things, and what are they?
What pillars? Could you help me with one or two?
I want to see if someone can. Well, this is the
We don't have any PO here. You
okay.
told me to show the use, do the
Yeah,
implementation part.
yeah.
I'm
Of
just,
course.
yes, yes. So I'm ready for that. I can tell you the basic, the definition for Agile Scrum.
It is the Scrum methodology or the framework.
It's the methodology, and AgileALM is well, it's
No,
a framework.
the Scrum is a framework.
Okay, Agile is a methodology, and Scrum is the framework.
That is correct. So you did it. What other software development methodology exist?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Well, no, those are the covered in the workshop, and those the presentation has been shown, and you are so we cover what we are implementing. So we are implementing the Agile Scrum,
Yes.
and then we are using the tools. The first of all, we are implementing the Agile Scrum. So we need to know how much you understand. That's the main thing, right? Then if you understand the concept and the conceptual things, then the tools comes after that. So this has been
So,
covered. What is the Agile Scrum? Yeah, go ahead.
so what you're seeing, the tools like we have Jira, we have
No
Azure Dev.
tools. Yeah, we're not talking about the tools. What else we do in the Agile Scrum? And then I asked, what other software development methodology exists today? Do you remember some of them?
Yes, we have waterfall, I believe.
Nice. Okay. No, you cannot see. Believe those has been covered in the workshop. So
Yes,
you.
yes. Was it V method or V something?
That's good. You're getting there. Okay. You remember.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yes.
what else?
Is that good enough? Two of them.
And then in the Agile there is some other like the framework as well. So Scrum is one. What other?
Okay, framework. No, I'm really getting confused because methodology and framework, we usually use both together. I just
Yes,
told
yes.
you the
So
methodologies and
yeah,
the
Agile is a methodology. Say an example.
yes.
Scrum is you can say the flavor or one framework of Agile. Everything is part of the Agile. What I'm saying, what other framework exists in Agile that the companies or the software development team follow? Not every company, not every team follows the Scrum.
Mm-hmm.
Some team follow the different framework because they like it.
Yes. So
It
that would
matches
be
for them.
would this be here like Jira?
Jira is a project management tool. it implement
It's a
the
tool,
Scrum.
yes.
Yeah. So what
Yes,
other
yes.
framework?
God.
Can I
Could you
answer?
just
Yeah. No, anybody can answer, but I'm expecting, because she spent time on the watching the workshop video. She has taken notes. I'm expecting see how much she. Yeah, go ahead, Zahra. You're fine. Anyone can answer.
Agile Kanban and Agile Lean.
Yeah, exactly.
yes, yes, I know that. Yes.
So
I'm
why
sure
did
she
you
knows.
answer?
She's just yeah.
You don't need to nervous. You just all I want, whatever has been taught, you just answer that. That's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay. So okay. So okay, good. So okay. Yeah, you can continue a little bit. Let.
Okay, so next is how to create an organization. What is organization? A group of persons organized for some purpose, like a business organization, or according to you, an organization is like a company, and a company can run hundreds of projects. And my next thing is I can go to AgileALM Cloud, and here we have the URL for that. User must be logged in to create an organization. Can I go there?
Yes, you're fine now.
Okay, I don't know how to
I like
exit
your
this.
presentation. I like your presentation, and this presentation is very clean, very professional. I like that. Good job. At least
Thank you.
one thing you take it. Who helped you? Who helped you?
Nobody.
That is amazing. Though so many people bring their presentation, I was like the biting my teeth. What is going on? But you did the best one. Okay, so
Okay, thank you. So we're going to log in to Agile, and here we have new organization, and
what
in
do you
here,
what you are going to? So did you cover the all your slide already?
no, no, I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
go
You
one
can.
by one. I will show it to you, and then
Okay.
I will go back to that.
Okay. Got it.
So
Understood.
yes, so I'm going to name it my organization.
No, that's not. I do not. That's the part I do not like.
Okay, so what
That's
would
the
you like
part
me
is
to?
the issue. It should be. You should have your organization, Farhana's organization, or something.
Yes, I'm just
A
showing.
proper. You just give a name.
Okay, so I was just going to show you this part. So should I just put my name? Because I am.
Everybody knows all of this. We want you exactly implement the process. So it can be like a ABC Inc. Corporation. That's the organization name, or like the XYZ LLC Corporation, or LLC.
Right.
So that's I'm exactly expecting the way they, if you are given a product owner role tomorrow in
Yes.
ABC company, you cannot just type the my organization, can you? You have to type
Right.
the ABC. Yeah, so just exactly use the proper naming. So ABC Corporation.
Okay. So should I put just development?
No, development is not. It should be the corporation name. A company name is the organization. So it can be like a CNN. It can be like the Fox News. A company name will be the organization here. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Then give a company name. Assume a company.
I was going to give it like software development, or as you can
No,
see on the.
no.
Okay.
A
Would you
company
do?
name is company name, and they actually build the software. I keep telling you, just give any company, ABC company. Just type ABC company.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. So now you know this is actually goes the company name.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So I will save it, but I already did some work. I already have the company. I just wanted to show you how we create a company, and then under new project, I already have two projects, and I can, first I think I should go back to here. My next slide, how to create a project. What is project? When a company wants to build a web mobile application or enhance an existing web mobile application in a period of time based on the requirements and complexity. A project can take up to 8 months to complete. project can have multiple epics. And this is where
What
we
is
go.
epic? At least good. What is epic?
So many features combined together is epic.
So give me an example from the AgileALM, or give me an example from the TS40.us.
Okay, so epic would be like my progress, like you said in the show and tell. And
Hit again.
from your
My
show
what?
and tell, you were explaining it to us, like, my progress in TS for you
Right.
is
So
epic
then,
because it's big. It's
correct.
not
So
a feature.
then why did you say many feature equal to epic? The answer should be, hey, epic is such as like my progress is an epic. So that should be your answer. I did not ask you to. I answered the definition. I also showed you the what is epic from our the platform.
Mm-hmm.
I already know the definition, but I answered both. One answer I teach you, another answer I show you. The exam
Mm-hmm.
like a real. So when I ask you, you just exactly give me the answer from the demonstration or the from actual like the example. Good.
Sure.
Or you can say, oh, epic is multiple features equal to epic, such as like the my progress in the TS for you, the platform. This is a large, so it is like the multiple features equal to including this epic. So
Yes.
that's how you're how actually I told you, like that's how I'm
Mhm.
expecting you should answer the same way.
Okay.
You
Sure.
just copy paste what I said. How about that? Next time.
Okay.
Good. If you
Sure.
understand my wording, just copy and paste. That should be good enough. That should be the perfectly enough.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
continue, please. Thank you.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. E-commerce.
Uh,
So e-commerce is the name for my project,
What
and
is this? What is the? Which one is the e-commerce? Which
e-commerce
e-commerce?
we have like online. We can buy stuff. They have a store, but
Okay,
then they have it online. So they want to have some new functionalities on e-commerce, and that's how I know that we have this project here. And in the
okay.
description, we can put, add the detail about the project if we have any, and then I can save it.
Well, how come you don't have any? Do you have any?
No, I don't have anything.
Because why? Because the e-commerce project is already it is already on the website. So how come you cannot
Right.
you don't have any? You can say the a buyer
They
portal, the buyer
manage,
can
like
see.
you can see, I have two projects in the back. Like in one, I put some information, manage, track, and estimate.
Okay. No, here I'm expecting you to write some about this project. The e-commerce project is the buyer can actually select a product, they can buy in the product, like they can select the
Yes,
color,
we have the buyer
size.
portal and we have the seller portal
I
from
know,
both
but I'm
sides.
expecting you write something in the description. I do not want you just leave it blank. You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? I'm expecting you
Yes.
write something because this is your job. This is the core job you'll be doing. So you cannot leave
Yes.
it blank. That's the
Mhm.
concern. And
Yes.
since the project is already live, this project has bug. This project is going to be enhanced. So at
Mhm.
least you can say the e-commerce B2 means version 2, right? Or
Right.
version 2 will be. And what is version 2? All the bug fix. Then the like existing feature and the enhancement or the new feature add.
Right.
Okay. So next time you bring the wording as well. Okay. If you make
Okay.
up something, that's fine. If you want to if you want to build an e-commerce product only for jewelry,
Mhm.
only just only nothing else, it will be completely different, because the e-commerce has also the lots of category, lots of category, right? If you
Right.
just
Right.
focus Jared, right? Jared, that guy,
Mhm.
they sell all the jewelry, right? If you
Right.
go and spend 2 hours, like the very like the clothes, take your eye at at the very deep level, you will understand, you will know so many things from that website. The way they design it, the way they just bring everything like in a presentable way, you can understand so
Mhm.
many things. So you have to look things very different way when you become a product owner or the development team member. All right, continue, please.
Okay. So I will save it. In this case, actually I have two projects.
Okay.
So right here is the e-commerce project.
Well, this is
And
already project. Do you need to say e-commerce project? That's the repetitive word,
right,
right? So it
yes,
means, well,
yes.
this
It
you
is
are
supposed
already
to be
a
just
project.
e-commerce. Yes.
Correct. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Yes. So how to
Do you
create
know
an app
do you know who keep the project name?
product owner?
Okay, at least you try. No, basically from the senior people the project name comes. If you're maybe in a meeting they just give a name. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Many times the business, if application specific name can be, many times like the project team come up a name, many times like the department name and the project, the application name, so
Right.
it depends. But no, you do not need to give the project name. It normally comes from the senior people. All right,
Okay, sure.
continue.
All right. So what is Epic and why we use Epic? Multiple features called an Epic. Epics are delivered over a set of sprints. Epics are a helpful way to organize your work. Epics are to break down work into shippable pieces. And for creating an epic, I will go to work item and I will go to new work item. Here I have epic feature. I have a list of everything here. I will click on epic and I will give it a name. Ecom user management, and I will assign it to myself. And for right now, I will not touch this part. And in description, we always put, you know, we always add features like their titles from all the features that are linked to this epic. We put all, the
Type
titles.
type something. Type something in front of me, because everything is built by the TS for you. We give you the interface. Now type. You type the ecom user management. That's great. Type what type of feature will be coming here.
I haven't started writing user stories, so that
No.
would
That's
be
feature name. Just couple feature name under this epic.
okay. I'll have to go to TS for you to look at it. I mean,
Well, that's actually the, so we need to cut down the show and tell, because that's your actual core work.
okay. How about
Because
day-to-day activity? Could it be feature or calendar? Would it be feature? What do you
so
think?
yeah. So the no, if you're targeting the e-commerce, then it will be like the buyer
Oh yes,
side
yes. That's the
user
e-commerce
management.
side.
Yeah, you see that
Yes. Okay.
buyer
You're
portal
asking too
user
many
management.
questions, so it's just
Yeah, well, that's the one. Because this interface built by us, right? But
yes, yes.
implementing this interface, that's your job, is the application. So you can say the buyer side user management, seller
Yes,
side
seller
user
side,
management.
yes.
Right.
So
So
we
two
have both
features.
portal and on both sides we have like product
Lots of
return.
user history will be there. Lots of user history will be for
Yes,
the under the user. So tell me some of the user history now. Just hypothetically, you don't need to write. I understand this. You are.
yes.
I was expecting you just brainstorming. Okay, what can I actually come up with the user story? You don't need to write. So tell
Okay,
me.
so
I gave you the two features. One is buyer side user management. Another is seller side user management. That's the two
mhm.
feature. Okay. So now you tell me the what type of user story will be coming under buyer side user management feature.
Okay, so under buyer side, like as a buyer, I should be able to buy something or from the start, like from the sign up or sign in, like
Yeah, go. Keep going. Keep going.
yeah, as a buyer, I should be able to sign up on like e-com website, and as a buyer, I should be able to sign in on e-com website, and as a buyer, I should be able to verify OTP, or as a buyer, I should be able to return a product, something like that. Or
That's not the user management. That's the product that goes to the product.
just a product.
You're there.
Yeah.
You're getting there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
So
going.
in a user story, we have the title, and then we have the
No,
objective.
I didn't go there yet. No, I did not go there yet.
Okay.
Tell me more user story. There should be more user story. Tell me them. There's more.
What else? Okay. As a buyer, I should
You,
be able
yeah,
to.
yeah. User related so many other things.
You want me to write all the stories just today? I'm
No,
going
no,
to
no, no.
start
Just
from
say it.
tomorrow.
No. Just say it. No, just say it. I'm not saying writing it. Just say it. Just
Yes.
say it.
As a seller, I should be able to.
No, just buyer. Stick
Just
with
the
the buyer
buyer.
for now. Yes.
I have given a few examples for now.
We need more. We need more. Oh, why example? This is the application is already live. Give me more. There should be more.
As a buyer, I should be able to. What should I say? Regain my. What is it? If I forget the password, I should be able to renew my. I don't know.
Sure, keep going. You're getting there.
Yeah, if I forget the password, I don't know how to put in the word. I mean the
I should be able to
sentence.
reset my password. I should be able to
Reset my
reset
password.
password.
Yes, I should be able
Yeah.
to reset my password.
And then
Is that
more.
enough?
No, there is more. It's not
I'll
enough.
be dreaming about all the user stories tonight.
Well, that's the reason that all the user interface already there. The
Yes,
API
yes,
is already there. So then
yes.
if you're looking into the API, each of the API is actually the user story. As a buyer, I should be able to change my profile picture. As a buyer, I should
Yes.
be able to change my password after login. Then as a buyer, yeah, then the what is called? How many? Like I can't remember all, but you are supposed to look into all the API and then you should be able to say more.
Yes, yes. It
So
has to
that's
be right in front
this
of
is your
me,
core
and
work.
then I can, yes, I'll be starting my user stories from tomorrow as I just finished my
But how?
workshop.
But how? How? Say an example. Okay. Say an example. I told you that okay, you are the product owner for this the user management, and the business said, hey, Farhana, we just gave you like a this whatever we had. Can you
Mhm.
please bring more user story from the modern website? So tell me your approach.
Like I
All they
said, it
just said,
has to be,
we have
yes.
this. Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Like I said, I have to have that right in front of me, that screen, and then I can look at it, and then I think like how I can do it.
No, that's all. Again, they said, Farhana, this is the 15 user story we are thinking, but we want to empower you. You can actually explore some other modern, like the e-commerce based application, the website, and you can actually
Mhm.
bring those user story so that actually we can review and we can approve. So tell me what you'll do.
I'll get stuck.
Why?
I'm so sorry.
You'll be stuck because you just simply go to the Amazon and log in with the Amazon. They give you so many. The user has so many things in Amazon. Like
Right.
you can go to the Walmart. Well, that's what they're asking. All they ask, they actually they told you, okay, go to the modern website, modern e-commerce platform, and find out some of the good user story that we do not have it here. They already
From
give you the answer.
some other website, I can just go and
Yeah.
Okay.
just collect and you make the recommendation. That's what they ask you.
And then I can
What you're
come
saying
back
you're
and
done.
tell them this is how they have their
Yeah.
user stories, and this is how we
Yeah.
can create ours here.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not a crime. You are not copying and pasting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, so that's actually your expectation. Many times I actually discuss in the workshop that okay, many times business doesn't know what they want. They have something only and they will give you. And the remaining time they will say, well, this is what I can give you, but the
Mhm.
XYZ is my competitor. You can go
Right.
back, look, or
What
I
they
am
have. Yes.
giving you a big documentation. Basically,
Mhm.
our XYZ company has the similar functionality. You can look how their website works, and you can actually you can find out the common and the similarities in our application as well, because they're all website.
Right.
Okay, I was expecting you pay attention on that.
No, I got stuck for a minute, and then I realized, and then I started telling you back like what it is.
Okay, all right. So the seller side feature, I do not expect you to write because we did not give you the interface. But
Mhm.
did you go over all the APIs, like the hundreds of API is there on the Swagger?
Yes.
So basically, those actually the user story. More
Yes.
user is more
Mhm.
than user story. Some of the API can take like a 5-6 days to complete. Okay, go ahead now. Continue, please.
Okay. So for the epic, okay. So an epic is supposed to be like 3 to 4 months long,
Yeah,
and if
definitely.
I pick a date from
Who provide
19.
who provide the date, the when an epic the start and when an epic complete?
Business, I would say.
Yeah, most of the time the business wants certain things need to be done in a certain time. So
Yes. Yes.
they give an guesstimation, and so we
Mhm.
provide those date and we discuss. Okay,
Right.
business can be the senior manager, can be IT advocate who is responsible for the whole project. So multiple
Mhm.
people. So you don't know the business. In this case, the IT advocate will be responsible to give the like the what is called the roadmap. We call the roadmap or the timeline. Okay, and
I
then
see. Yes. Okay. So now I have created my epic. If I go to backlog, I should be able to see it. It's right here. And one thing that I learned that I have to start everything from the backlog. I did not know that. In the beginning, I started creating it
understood.
from the work item. I would be going here and creating every single thing from here.
Well,
That was a
you
mistake.
can you can create from here too. I don't think any problem.
Right.
But
Then I was, then I realized that if I create it from here, then I will have to link everything as a parent, as a child. It depends what it is.
that is true.
And yeah, so here. So how to create feature? Feature is collection of user stories. A feature can take 1 to 2 months to complete. But from your workshop that I watched, you said that a feature can be completed in 10 days.
So 10 days to
So
week. Yeah, it depends. So if it is a small feature, right, then it can be done
right,
in
right.
10 days, right? And
Yes.
do you know the done concept means?
You mean task
Do you
or
know now what is the concept of done? Do you know about that?
could you just make it more clear?
Yeah, what is the definition of done
For the task, for the sprint?
for anything?
Like
What is the definition of done?
like everything is completely done.
Thank you. That's it.
Yes.
Means
Yes.
everything means everybody's work, not only everything in a feature. Done
Mm-hmm.
means done. If your work is done, not Zahara's work is not done, Asif work is not done.
Yes,
Can you
I was
call it
going
done?
to talk about that when
Okay.
I create my sprint. I'm going to talk about that.
Okay.
So now
Good.
I have the epic, and right next to epic, I see that plus sign. If I wanna link my feature, I go here, and it will take me to the feature which is connected to this epic, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna give it a name, user on board, and I will assign it to myself.
What does it user on board means? What does it mean?
It means the process starts for the users, like signing up, signing in, all that. And okay, so in the description, I'm going to put all the user story titles, like all the user stories that I will be writing. I'll be putting their titles here. The user story title, they go here. And the example would be like user sign up or user sign in, verify OTP, or forgot password. These are the 4 that I heard from you the most. And so now we have the feature, and a feature is supposed to be 1 to 2 months long, but I will just select 10 days, like you said, in that. And I will just save it. So now I have the feature here. How to create a user story. What is a user story? It is a user functionality on the web, mobile, or any device based on business requirement. Example would be sign up, sign in, change password. A user story can take 1 to 3 days to complete. Again, I will be coming back to backlog here. And under the feature, next to it is a plus sign where I go to create my user story. And I will give it a title. So this is just a title for the user story. I will assign it to myself. And so a user story has a title and it has an objective, and objective is pretty much same as the title, just a bit more explanation. And prerequisite is some things required, and acceptance criteria is after this story complete, what I can accept and expect. And here we have the discussion panel where the whole team can come and they can put their comments. If they have any questions, they can put under discussion, or they can chat if they have any questions about the user story, or they can have a meeting. Priority is 1, risk is medium. For effort, I will be putting the hours for everybody together later when we start the sprint. And I'm going to select it for 3 days, my user story, and save. How to create a sprint. What is a sprint? It's a time frame in which the whole development team completes specific amount of work. A sprint can be 2 weeks long. In TS4U, we have it weekly. I will go to sprint. Yeah.
So what do you do in the sprint? What is the sprint planning meeting? Can you describe these details?
Yes, in the sprint planning meeting, the whole team, they get together and they talk about which user stories they're going to work on, and they estimate their work efforts. They come up with accumulated hours, like all together for everybody. And then they start working on it, and then the sprint starts.
How many hours like the team member has in a sprint, in a 2 weeks sprint?
Everybody has, it depends on the user story, what the user story is.
No.
And
how many hours an individual team members?
Yes, it's 80 hours for one person.
Okay,
40 per week. Yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Continue.
Yeah. And the sprint always starts on Monday. Most of the time, they started from the Monday. And here I will create my sprint. So now I have my sprint. And after creating the sprint, I will go to the user story, the one we're planning to work on in that sprint. I will go and add that. I will go and add sprint to that user story, which is in the backlog. Here is iteration where I can change. Okay, I don't really see the date for that. So here's where we attach the sprint with the user story, because in that sprint, we're going to work on this user story. And here we can put the total, like, this is the wrong story, actually, sorry. The work item, this one here. And here I have the 18 hours for everybody together here. And then I can save it. Going back to sprint. Oops, it's not here. Let me go back.
Why did you bring an epic in the sprint?
Sorry, I'm confused. My user story here. Total hours for everybody here. And from here, I connect and then I save. It should show it. I don't know why it's not showing my sprint here. It's not getting.
Do you want to check your dashboard?
No, it can't be in the dashboard. It's always in the backlog, and from the backlog.
I saw that she selected the wrong user story.
You
I
have
saw
asked
that.
me so many questions now.
Well, that's how it works. I need to know you are memorizing or you're actually understanding. You did pretty good so far, understanding and answering.
I'm just
Only
trying to connect some user story with the sprint so that I can show my work, I can show my task that I know how to
what
do.
are those? I told you guys have all the data ready. You can just simply copy and paste so the demonstration can be effectively done.
Right.
But you do
I
not have
already
any
created
data.
a few user stories so that it becomes easier for me here, and I can just quickly attach it with the sprint, and then I can do my task. But if you want, I can continue. I can just explain it like how it is.
Yeah, go ahead, explain now. You're good. I think you captured whatever you need until you did it.
Okay, so now I am in the sprint. I'm supposed to have my plus sign here for the
No,
task.
go back. No, go back to your presentation. You're good. You can continue sprint later. Go back to the presentation and continue there, please.
Okay, so next is how to create a task, and that I should be doing next. So in the
What is a task?
task is task is based on the user story. It's work item, and whatever whoever is assigned this task, this user story, they will be creating the task. And
Give
for
me some
example,
example. Give me some type of task example.
yes, so like on a user story, we have uh, the whole team like working in that team. We have like for example, backend engineer, we have the front end, or we have the QA. They're all working. Everybody has to create their task there.
Tell me some of the task name.
It could be, I think, deployment for the cloud ops, right?
Sure, this one of them. Continue, please. There will be more.
And then there should be test case preparation for the QA.
Very nice. Continue.
Test case data or something like that. Test
That
case
is
data.
nice. Yeah, nice. Test
Yes.
data.
So
Yeah, test case data. That's good.
yes. So once we create the task, we drag it, move it from.
I'm expecting more task. Tell me more.
Oh, we have the show and tell, which happens on the last day. That is also the task. Without that task,
That
uh,
is true.
our tasks are not done. So we have to present on the last day. It could be a QA, it could be a PO. They will be presenting on the
So
task.
I was expecting like the coding, the code review, the website development or the backend development, because each of the engineer create their own task for
Yes,
that
yes,
user story. I was
yes.
expecting you said very well about the product owner and the QA, but you did not mention anything for the software engineer. Basically, they create the task. They are the number one.
We
And
have
then
the
the
developer for the development. We have the um, DevOps or CloudOps for deployment. And then we have the QA. They also have like a few jobs to do. And we have the front end. I believe they do the designing, right?
front end is front end development. Design is the
Front
completely
end
design.
development. Yes. Back
Yes,
end is the back end development.
yes, that is true. Okay.
So we do the show and tell on the last day before the business, make them happy if the user story went well. And then our task is done for everybody. And so I was telling, like, when we create a task, should I talk about it or is that enough?
No, you can continue later. When you will fix your sprint.
Hello?
I'm not going to fix your sprint. When you fix the sprint in the next show and tell,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
you will be actually talking about them. Continue like
Okay. Okay. So then I have the retro board here.
okay, good. Continue.
It is a board where team members share and reflect their feedback from the previous sprint work. And it includes what went well, what needs to improve, and action items. So if we go to AgileALM, here is the retro board. And here we give it a name, some name. So it would be retro. It's here, retro user sign up process. And I will select my team here. And in the sprint, because I don't see that sprint, I'm supposed to have the 1 week line here that I select and then I create here. And then I should have my retro board. And on this retro board, all the members, they share their feedback, like how the previous sprint went, the one which ended, how it went. They talk about this here. And after this, this is the last thing, how to add and remove a user in a project. I will go to overview. Here I have add a user. So in here, I can add as many people as I want in my team. Here I have some, I just select and and after that, I just add it to team or group here like this and save it. So they're already here. I already added them, these members, and I can see here. And for the removing, I can go to project setting. And in here, I go to members. And in here, I have all these members, whoever I would like to remove, I can just go to 3 dots and remove from the team. I can remove that person from here. And I think this is it. And if anybody have any questions, they can ask. As Mr. Shipu, he has asked me so many questions already.
I'm good.
Anybody else?
Yeah, overall, very good job. Your presentation, I like the presentation, the way you presented, very nice.
Thank
All
you
I
so
was
much.
expecting more data. Okay, I think you will do very good job next show and tell. I'm positive because everything is in the right place. I need the
That's
data.
great. Good to hear that.
Yep, I need the data. That's all I need. But your concept is pretty better than other and the clear. But need the data. Like you are teaching me in the show and tell, like a demonstration, setting up a project, and so you should have a project. Then the setting up a feature. You should have a feature in your mind. You should have an epic. Epic should be on your like the documentation. You can dump like copy and paste everything, and you set it up. Hey, let me add the people. Like you are implementing something a tool.
Yes, yes.
That's the expectation. Means so we have the AgileALM. There is so many features. We have the TS for your portal. There is so many features. There are so many user story. So you could get everything ready on your documents and bring them on. That's it. And then it looks very nice, very like organized. And that's actually your graduation for this tool. Okay,
Right.
guys. No, very nice job at least. Especially